Zohran Mamdani's appearance on The View, where someone we know, Alyssa Farah, asked a decent question of Inez's Millennial King. This is S9.
So Zohran, back in 2020, you called for defunding the police, something you've since walked back. You also called the NYPD racist, anti-queer, and a threat to public safety in 2020, but now agree they deserve an apology. You initially refused to denounce highly charged rhetoric related to Israel, then later said you would discourage its use. How can New Yorkers trust you and not be concerned that consultants are getting in your ear to get you elected, but you still hold all of those positions?
Well, they can rest assured that it isn't consultants in my ear.
And can I ask, have you formally apologized to the NYPD?
These are conversations that I'm having individually with officers. And I've appreciated that because it's through those conversations with rank and file officers that I've learned more about the difficulties of this job.
Okay, I mean, I don't need him to apologize to the NYPD because somebody who tweets that queer liberation is defunding the police is not probably undergoing a sincere evolution on the question of NYPD. But Inez, you are After Party's New York correspondent. I guess we haven't announced that yet, but here it is. Add that to your fancy business card.
My king. I'm a New York correspondent.
Yes, yes. Tell us, is this going to, is he going to pull it off, basically, while walking this tightrope?
I think he's going to get elected. I don't think that he's pulling off his tightrope very well. It's very obvious that even in this, he can't bring himself to actually walk back any of his comments. That's what the headlines are, because the media wants that to be true, because they know that it's additionally good for his campaign, just like moderate Democrats know that that is good for his campaign, to the extent that we just discussed in the last segment, those moderate Democrats actually exist at all. They do know that this is bad to say in public, but no, he hasn't walked back anything. Just 2 or 3 days ago, he refused to disavow a DSA tweet about Assata Shakur, who was a famous cop killer, right? So he's continuing. By the way, she didn't just kill one cop. She also threw grenades into a cop car, successfully set it on fire. She was involved in another officer shooting. Like it was a long history of trying to kill cops, which was
of liberation.
Yeah, this was the Black Liberation Army. They had as one of their goals was kill the cops. So this was not like a one-off incident, the way that all of the glowing New York Times profiles and we can talk about political violence, which will be an interesting topic in that sort of context. But specifically with regard to law enforcement, nobody is actually fooled by this. The reason he has to even try to sort of assemble around his views is because there is basically one route to beating him. And that's the fact that over and over again in polls, New Yorkers say this is their top issue and that they're worried about Mamdani on this issue.